Imagine being asked to generate an image of two robots, Tesla Optimus and Unitree G1, shaking hands. At first glance, it seems simple. But dig deeper. How tall is each robot? What materials are they made of? Are they standing side by side, or is one reaching over the other? And what about their current designs? Because both models have evolved rapidly in the last year. Now ask, does your AI know the answer? Most large multimodal models don't. They rely on static internal knowledge that's frozen in time, often outdated and prone to hallucination. The result? Images that look plausible but are factually wrong. This isn't just a problem for creative artists. In education, science communication, journalism, and even product design, visual accuracy is non-negotiable. We need AI that doesn't just imagine, it verifies. So what if we could build a system that doesn't just generate images, but retrieves facts from the web, checks them, refines them, and uses them to guide generation, step by step, evidence by evidence? Welcome to Factual Image Generation, FIG, a new frontier in AI where visual realism meets verifiable truth. For years, image generation has advanced through three major phases. First, parametric generation. Models like Stable Diffusion and DALL-E generate images from internal knowledge alone. They're powerful, but they hallucinate. A robot's height. A material composition. If the model didn't learn it during training, it makes it up. Second, closed-domain retrieval-augmented generation. Systems pull in pre-cached images or texts from fixed databases. They improve fidelity, but they're stuck. If a new robot model launches tomorrow, they can't adapt. Now comes the third, transformative phase, open multimodal retrieval-augmented generation. And at its heart is ORIG, our new agentic framework for factual image generation. ORIG doesn't just retrieve data, it reasons about it. It begins with a lightweight bootstrapping retrieval, a quick search to understand the entities in your prompt. Is Unitree G1 a robot? What about Tesla Optimus? That initial grounding prevents missteps early on. Then ORIG breaks down the prompt into sub-questions. What is the height of each robot? What materials are used? What do they look like? These are split into textual queries for attributes and visual queries for appearance. Now the magic begins. The system performs modality-specific retrieval, using Google search for text, Google image search for visuals. But it doesn't stop there. It applies course-defined filtering. Text snippets are evaluated for factual consistency with existing knowledge. Images are checked for alignment with both text and prior visuals. Only the most relevant, coherent, and accurate evidence survives. Then comes sufficiency evaluation. Is this enough? If not, ORIG loops back, generating new subqueries, refining its knowledge base. This isn't a one-shot retrieval. It's a self-adaptive, iterative reasoning loop, like a researcher digging through sources, cross-checking facts, and building a reliable foundation before writing a paper. Once the knowledge base is strong, ORIG moves to prompt construction. Here it extracts fine-grained features. Tesla Optimus is 173 cm tall, made of metal and plastic. Unitree G1 is 127 cm, constructed from aluminum alloy and engineering plastic. It deduplicates images, removes noisy backgrounds, and extracts visual control cues. The circular LED ring on the G1's head, the display screen on Optimus's face. Then it synthesizes a rich, generation-ready prompt, not just a description, but a visual instruction set that tells the image generator exactly what to render. The result? Not just a plausible image, a factually grounded one. To test this, we built FIG-Eval, a benchmark spanning 10 entity classes: animals, sports, transportation, landmarks, food, people, plants, products, culture, and events. Each prompt is designed to be knowledge-intensive, requiring external facts beyond parametric memory. We paired each with human-annotated references and created thousands of true-false questions to evaluate visual and factual accuracy. The results? ORIG consistently outperforms all baselines. On GPT image, accuracy jumps from 32.1% in direct generation to 50.1% with ORIG. Gemini image goes from 34.6% to 51.4%. Q1 image from 19% to 39.7%. Even more telling, temporal consistency, the ability to depict time-sensitive facts, saw a plus 21.2% average gain. Why? Because ORIG retrieves real-time data. It knows when a product was released, when a sports event happened, when a robot model was updated. And perceptual fidelity, accurate size, texture, color, improved by plus 18.2%, proving that multimodal evidence isn't just helpful, it's essential. What if we only retrieve text? Or only images? The ablation study shows the answer. Multimodal fusion wins. ORIG image only, strong on visual alignment but weak on attributes. It can't tell you the material a robot is made of. ORIG TXT, text only, great for relations and specs but misses fine-grained appearance details. But ORIG, which combines both, delivers consistent gains across all categories. It doesn't just retrieve, it synthesizes. And the retrieval pipeline itself is efficient. On average, only 2.8 iterations are needed. Too many rounds. They introduce noise. Too few. Missing facts. ORIG finds the sweet spot. Let's test it on a real challenge. Prompt, generate a picture of a Qin dynasty emperor riding in a horse-drawn carriage. Without retrieval, the model defaults to generic ancient Chinese tropes, wrong chariot design, inaccurate clothing. With ORIG, it retrieves historical documents, museum images, and scholarly depictions. The result? A visually and historically accurate rendering, correct attire, period-accurate chariot, proper posture. Now try this. Generate a photo of a bombardier beetle attacking an enemy. The beetle sprays a chemical defense. But even with detailed text, many models fail to show the spray. ORIG, however, retrieves high-resolution images of the spray in action, extracts the trajectory, and embeds it into the prompt. The result? A scientifically accurate depiction of a biological defense mechanism. This isn't just about better images. It's about trust in AI, in data, in the future of visual communication. So what does this mean for the future? ORIG isn't just a new model. It's a new paradigm. It redefines how we think about image generation, not as a black box transformation, but as a knowledge-grounded, evidence-driven process. It's agentic, iterative, adaptive, and with FIG-Eval, we now have a way to measure it, across perceptual fidelity, compositional consistency, and temporal accuracy. This work is more than technical. It's a response to a growing crisis in AI, the hallucination epidemic. We can no longer afford models that look good but are factually wrong, especially when they're used in education, science, or public information. We've shown that open, multimodal, retrieval-augmented generation is not just possible, it's superior. And the best part? The code, data, and benchmark are publicly available. The future of factual image generation is open. It's collaborative. It's real. The next generation of AI won't just generate images. It will know them. And that makes all the difference.